morning and happy Monday to you. My friend, how are you?
She's back.
I'm back. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Now that you're home.
Yes, I'm home. Yes.
We had a really nice time while you were away, but it's never, ever quite the same without you, Lou.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much. I had a great time. It's
2 weeks
wonderful.
is a long time to be
You know
gone.
what? I haven't done 2 weeks back to back in 43 years.
Holy smackers, Lou.
Yeah, so I was just like...
Did it feel like an eternity?
Oh, it felt delicious.
Delicious.
Oh, I was just like, oh my gosh. And then last night...
Oh, you couldn't, you got,
well, because I've been sleeping
insomnia.
like a beast, right? I can sleep 10 hours a night. Just like that.
Unfortunately, you can't when you do this job because you have to go to bed at 6 o'clock at night.
So
if you want to do
I
that.
feel like I spent 2 weeks catching up with my sleep.
Right.
In amongst other things like, I don't know, drinking and eating.
And family parties and stuff,
family parties.
right?
And yeah, it was all just awesome.
Yay!
Did a little road tripping and yeah, we did a
And
great...
you had great weather.
Yeah, we did. We had such good weather. I don't think it rained once.
Past week was lovely.
Wasn't it?
And I guess
Yesterday was too hot though.
Not in the pool. No.
Not in the pool for sure.
I'd lived in it yesterday.
I
It was 20.
bet.
It was humid too.
It was very heavy out.
I enjoyed it.
So I didn't do any housework. That was my excuse. It's too hot.
You know what I did? I actually folded laundry by the pool yesterday evening.
Oh!
I sound so fancy. It's just
He really does.
It's just a little 18-foot above ground. It's not a big deal, but it's
No,
just
it's
nice
a
to
big
have.
deal. It's a better pool than I have.
Pools aren't expensive. I don't know why people think that pools are hard to maintain too. This is a saltwater pool. So all I did at the beginning of the year, I filled the pool up with my tap water, my hose, okay?
Yeah.
And I have a thing called a saltwater chlorinator. It's a little device that pushes the water, gets pushed through, and it takes the salt water and turns it into a natural chlorine. Don't ask me how. It's a process. Anyway,
I've never heard of that.
all I had to do at the beginning of the year, I dumped 5 bags of pool salt into my pool. Partway through the season, because it evaporates, I had 1 more bag of salt just to top it up. I haven't had to do a pH balance. I haven't had to add a chemical. I haven't done
What?
No, I vacuum the pool. I skim it. I've never added another thing other than the salt all summer long.
I've never heard of that.
So easy peasy.
Easy peasy. There you go.
So yeah, I folded laundry. I did that.
Good for you.
I went to a Fringe show.
How was it?
I went to see Betsy Carmichael's Bingo Palace. What a hoot.
Really?
And then I had a birthday party this weekend to go to and stuff. So that's the only show I've seen so far, but I've also heard amazing reviews for the other Mozart.
Oh, I've heard about that too.
Amazing reviews on that one.
And that's coming up this weekend.
Actually, you know what? There's a performance of that on tonight.
Tonight?
2 of the shows, Excelsior, which is Amanda Davis dancing with those 8-foot wings.
Oh,
at
yes.
Central United. She's got a show on tonight, and also there's a picture of Amanda with her wings.
Wow.
Isn't that something? She's a half-hour performance piece. And then the other one is the other Mozart. That's on tonight too. And look at this. Look at that 18-foot diameter dress.
Oh my gosh. That's got to weigh a ton.
I don't think she moves. I think she sits there for the whole thing, and all the letters. The dress is made of the letters that from the family and stuff. And
Oh, really?
I think so.
I hope they've got a little stool for her because her legs are going to fall asleep. She'll go to get up and stumble and fall, and it'll be embarrassing for her.
2 shows on tonight. You can get that information at fringenorth.ca, and then also the rest of the shows start up again on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the rest of the Fringe.
Awesome,
Great
awesome,
summer here.
awesome. Yeah, you know what? So much going on in the summer. Taylor Swift too. So much going on, and I know that you've been waiting till I got back so I could fill you in on
Kid
your
Rock. Are you
favorite.
talking about Kid Rock, Taylor Swift?
No,
right now?
no.
Have you heard about that?
No.
Kid Rock dissed Taylor Swift. He said the only reason that she's being a Democrat is because something about Democrats and Hollywood. That's it.
Right.
She wants to be a movie star now because of cats. She wants to be a movie star, and so she's sucking up to the Democrats because they run Hollywood, and he said she'll suck off any doorknob in Hollywood.
Oh my God, he said that?
She'll put her lips around any doorknob in Hollywood
Oh my God.
to get a role.
You know what has been?
Right.
Just saying.
Well, guess who has come? The people are nailing him to the cross now.
That's brutal.
And all those Swifties, or the Swiffers, whatever they call them.
the Tay-Tays.
The Tay-Tays.
The Tay-Tays, that's what I call them.
The Tay-Tays, the Swiffers, the Swifties.
The Swiffers.
On the attack.
Good.
And a lot of LGBTQ.
Yes.
Because her latest video was very positive.
Yes.
And
you know what? Kid Rock, honestly, honey, one trick pony.
Right.
Just saying. And
So
that was
what
few
were you going
years
to tell me
ago.
about Taylor Swift?
She made the announcement. She received, it was the Teen Choice Awards last night.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and she received the Icon Award. It wasn't last night, sorry, it was on Friday.
Okay.
And she also said, no, it was last night. She said about Friday that Lover is going to be released, her next single.
Another single.
Yes, another single that you can enjoy her singing voice through.
You know my other favorite, Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, yes.
Katy Perry.
They're buds now, eh?
They made up.
Yeah, they made
over
up.
cookies.
Yeah.
Katy Perry is appealing the dark horse ruling.
She got dinged, eh?
I have to say, dark horse, which if you're Katy Perry,
Right.
it's pronounced dark horse.
Dark
Horse, because Katy Perry always puts the accents on the wrong syllable to make her rhyme for her. Anyway,
Huge fan.
she's a personality. I don't have a hard time with Katy. I don't think she's a great singer, but she's a hoot.
She's a hoot.
She's a hoot.
Wouldn't you love to have a beer with her?
Well,
Right?
I'd hang out. I think she'd be a lot of fun.
I bet you. I'd get makeup.
Anyway,
tips from
so
her.
they said that Dark Horse. They said that Dark Horse was copied from Joyful Noise.
Yes.
I think, yeah, from
Yes.
that Christian rap group.
Yeah.
I've listened.
Me too.
4 notes, not even the same key, just a progression of thirds, and so I think the jury didn't know what they were talking about.
And you know what?
And she's appealing it, and I hope she wins.
I hope she wins too, because Jim is a musician, has been for 40
he hear it
years.
too and go,
he,
"Come on, it's
he
4
said,
notes."
you know what? It's 4 notes. He said it's ridiculous. There are 12 notes that we have to work with in the whole industry
Which makes
for 100
400,000
years
combinations,
past.
but still.
It's like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
So
thinks that's a
believe it or not,
reach.
I'm on Katy Perry's side on this one.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
When I call her tonight, I'm going to tell her that you like her again.
Well, she can send me cookies too.
No, Taylor Swift made the cookies.
Oh.
Now
Well,
you have
then
to like Taylor Swift.
Well, I'm starting to like all these people now.
You are?
Well, they're better than Kid Rock.
Seriously. And they wear shirts.
Who's the middle child in your family?
I am.
It's Middle Child Day, Luann.
It's about
Happy Middle
time.
Child Day, Mary Lynn. Nobody ever liked you.
That's why I'm such a mouth, because I was always trying to, be heard.
Really? A lot of middle children are the peacemakers. They want everybody to be happy.
I'm the referee.
You're the referee,
yeah.
eh?
Oh, and you know what? It makes my stomach hurt when people are arguing.
people are
and stuff.
arguing?
Oh yeah, it's like stop it.
But then why do you instigate so many fights here?
Because I love arguing with you, because I know you'll never leave. You'll never leave me.
I'm going to leave you to go to commercial and then come back with my first guest. Lisa from the library. Wait, the library's always coming up these amazing things and partnerships, and wait till you hear the latest one.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then James is back. Is it El Camino? He's doing that Arch run down in South America. James is back for Arch, and Luann has the news. Luann is back with the news. So we have a great show for you. Happy Monday. It's going to be a gorgeous day, Sault Ste. Marie. Stay with us. We'll be right back on Mornings with Luann and Tim.
Welcome to the Machine Shop, our historic venue and gathering place for friends and family. Built in 1899 on the site of a Northwest Company trading post. Today we are a go-to venue hosting many expos, concerts, weddings, and more. While you're here, choose one of our dining experiences. Enjoy a quiet dinner at the Mill Steakhouse and Wine Bar, watch a game and try wood fire oven pizza and local draft at the Boiler Room, or treat yourself every day to gelato and local coffee at the Gelato Mill. For more information on the Machine Shop, visit machineshopinc.ca.
5, discover all kinds of treasures and never pay more than $5. Inventory is restocked every Saturday, and you can find anything from electronics to household items, toys, and much, much more. On Saturday, everything is $5 and the price goes down throughout the week, ending with 25 cents on Friday. We restock weekly with new items from various big box stores, so you never know what treasures you can find. Come visit us at 4:45, 2510 Ashman Street in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan.
Welcome back to Mornings with Luann and Tim. It's Lisa Tucker. Lisa, is this your first time on my show?
It is.
I call it my show. It's not really my show.
It is. It's my first time.
Welcome.
I'm so excited.
Sault Ste. Marie girl, born and raised.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and we have friends in common. I know your brother and stuff.
Yes.
And you've been at the library how many years?
16 years.
I was asking you, is it a great place to work? And you said?
It's my dream job. It's an amazing place to work. It's the people you see coming in, the people that you work with.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And there's always like really cool stuff going on.
Always.
It's not like the libraries that we grew up with.
Not at all.
Remember that?
It's not like that at all. We don't. I think I've shushed somebody once.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that time, Lisa. I was out of control because it was a really good book. You and Luann were talking about the show. You're reading 3 books right now on the go.
That's right.
That boggles my mind. I'm the kind of person, I get one book and I've got to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
It never occurred to me to try to read 3 books at once.
It depends on what I'm in the mood for. Sometimes in the mood for murder.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes I'm in the mood for romance.
Yeah.
And sometimes a thriller. So
boy, I bet you must have a really fun marriage.
I do.
So yeah, that's what Luann said. She said, as long as the subject matters are different.
That's right.
And I guess as you can watch different TV shows and different movies,
that's right.
Different miniseries, whatever, you could read 3 books.
That's right.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So the library. Let's see. Matthew now
yes.
is sort of is he still the acting, or did he get that job?
He's still acting.
Acting.
Yeah.
What is this?
Acting director.
Acting director of the
CEO.
library. He's doing a great job, though, isn't he?
He is doing an amazing job.
For a young guy.
Yeah. He's an amazing boss. He leads fairly and he leads with heart.
Lisa wants a raise. So, but Matthew also comes up with really innovative ideas. Well, you all as a team, it seems to me that you guys
yes.
all really come up with great ideas.
Yes, we're always looking at other libraries to see what is new and upcoming and seeing what's going on. And the idea I'm talking to you about today is something that Matthew got from another library location from another city.
Okay.
So he thought this would be a great idea for us to do. Yeah.
So we know in the past that the library has partnered with places like the Old Stone House, Ermatinger Clerg, that National Historic Site.
That's correct.
That you can use your library card to get a pass, like for museums and stuff. Right. So you take your library card and you can get a free pass to take for a day or whatever to go and visit some local sites. No entry fee because you got a library card.
That's correct.
Now we're going one step further beyond the museums and art galleries, whatever. This is, we want you to explore with a provincial park pass. So with your library card, and I'll remind you, the only thing you need to have to get a library card is valid ID, so we know with a picture. Yeah.
So we want to know who you are.
Right.
And then we want to know that you live in Sault Ste. Marie. So we need something with your name and an address. That's right.
So, for instance, I could come in with my driver's license and a piece of mail.
Well, driver's license is ideal.
Enough,
yeah.
Because it's got a picture and my address.
Yep. If it's valid and you're at that address, that's all we need.
Right.
Yeah.
And as long as you're within the boundaries of Sault Ste. Marie, because I know one time I lived in Prince and I had to pay for my membership, but that's only because my taxes don't go towards the library because your taxes go to Prince.
That is correct.
It's only fair.
Yeah.
And it's not expensive even if you have to live outside the city and use the library.
No.
So it's worth it.
Yes.
And so now you got your library card.
Yep.
And what age do you have to be to use this? Do you have to be over a certain age? Do we know? I mean,
that's a good
you're probably going to have a
question.
car.
Yeah, you kind of have to drive. So.
Because where are we going? Provincial parks.
Oh, we're going to the Ontario Provincial Parks.
There's a poster up right now. Explore the great outdoors with your library. Use your library card to get and you get a day pass, but you can have it for
1 week.
So you check out the pass for 1 week.
That's right.
You can go. Can you name some of the parks that you can
Yes,
go to in
absolutely.
the Northern Ontario district area?
Yes, so in Algoma, you've got Batchewana, you've got Pancake, you've got Lake Superior, and I hope I pronounce this right, Obatanga, Potholes, Shoals, Ivanhoe.
There's a provincial park called Potholes.
Potholes Nature Reserve.
That's funny, eh?
That's what the internet told me, so it must be true.
It must be. The Shoals.
I don't even know.
I've heard of it, but it's. I think it sounds really pretty.
Shoals?
Yeah. What? Chapleau.
Chapleau
Nebagasenda.
Yes, very good. I practiced that before I came on.
I got it right.
And you got it right the first time.
So,
yeah,
some of these parks, it could be up to $15 for a vehicle.
Yeah, it's just under $15 for a vehicle per day.
Per day.
Yeah. So what we're giving you is the opportunity to use the pass for a full week. So
that's like a $105 value.
That's right.
Quick math early in the morning.
Yes.
I did it beforehand.
With the calculator and
it's not true. You know I did it in my head.
Yeah, he did.
You saw me. What is this? I love this backpacking thing.
Yeah, so this is what you get. You just don't get a little pass. You get actually this backpack. Okay. So while you're in a provincial park.
Here is showing us.
Oh, okay. This fabulous backpack.
SSMPL.
That's right.
Public Library.
That's so you don't mix it up.
Pretty Lisa.
I don't like it.
Okay, so you get the backpack for the week.
That's right. And then inside the backpack,
you get stuff.
You get stuff.
Come off it.
So let me make sure I get all the stuff out. Okay, so you get inside your pack. Man,
this is all like just for the library card, which doesn't even cost anything. Yeah, like library cards are free with ID.
That's right.
And you get free stuff.
So you get a Discovery activity book, and this is through Ontario Parks.
Okay, this camera is not where am I?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Discovery What kind of activities are in the Discovery?
Yeah,
so it's like for kids. It's so fun.
Right. That's right.
You can fill stuff in.
I know.
You can make what the owls. The owl can talk. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
So. It's getting very excited.
I do.
We've got the Parks Guide.
Excellent. So we don't get lost and we can. This is. Oh. You guys, it's a big map and it shows you where all the parks are.
That's right. So if I haven't mentioned some of the parks that this Park Pass is good for, it will be in the Parks Guide.
This is crazy.
You get, so this is just a brochure showing some of the resources that you might need.
Like books that you might want to take out before you go away or...
That's right.
Wait a minute. You could take them with you.
What?
You could take a book with you camping.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And read while you're on vacation.
Yes, you can.
My gosh.
I know.
Animal identification.
Yep.
Cooking.
Cook with tinfoil.
Crafts and activities.
Yep.
Hiking guides.
Yep.
Canoeing.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. So we've done that for you.
Put it all into different categories, Follis. You've done the cooking and foil. Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, you could do that at home.
What else you get?
And then, last but not least,
that's the actual pass?
That's the actual pass. So you put that in your rearview mirror, facing out, and that will get you into a provincial park for free.
For free for an entire week.
Well, it's a day pass.
No, but I mean,
you can use it.
You leave and come back again.
That's right.
And that's not for camping. I mean, obviously the camping costs more.
That's right.
This is just for a day pass.
That's right. Just to use the pools or the
lake,
or not the pools.
The lake.
The lake.
You never know. There might be.
There could be a pool as well.
You never know.
Some people are afraid.
I don't think you need a pool in Northern Ontario.
No, I don't think so either. But
when you go to the beach, and the beach.
Yes.
Batchewana Beach. I mean, that alone.
Yes.
Save the entry fee.
That's right.
Lisa, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you.
How long does this go on? All season?
You know what? We have the passes until May. Now, I don't know if you want to go to Batchewana in February.
Probably not. Well, unless you, I don't even know if they're open. Can you ski there?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll find out.
Yeah.
That's for you to find out. Do your own work. They've done enough for us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, go down to the public library. You guys are gonna have more with the library tomorrow. Lori, a lady named Laura is coming in here to talk about some other developments with Science North.
Yes.
I don't want to blow the surprise.
No.
And also, you've got some stuff coming up with Rusty McCarthy and Maya Bannerman.
That's right. Dunkin' Juice.
Dunkin' Juice. We'll talk about that another day.
That's right.
In the meanwhile, Lisa Tucker, thanks for being here.
Thanks very much for having me.
Let's go camping. It's free to go to a provincial park with a library card. Take advantage of that. Thanks to Helen O'Huapalainen for setting all this up, and Matthew. We'll be back with more with Lou and Tim right after this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks so much. That was fun.
Have a great business idea but don't know where to start? Need help taking your business to the next level? C2C Business Services can be your guide in navigating the path of entrepreneurship, with services ranging from grant funding support, access to service experts, market information, and helping your business adopt new technologies to create and foster a culture of innovation for ongoing success. Call C2C Business Services and let them be your first step in taking your entrepreneurial dreams from concept to commerce. C2C Business Services is a division of the Sault Ste. Marie Innovation Centre.
I'm doing whatever it takes, stopping at nothing, I'm up in your face, shaking it off, no matter the cost, I'm feeling the wind, I'm taking it all, I'm paving the way with the sweat and the blood, I'm at the top, I'm rising above, I want the gold, give me the rush, Queen Midas, I got the touch. I'm pushing, 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 I'm pushing.
Somebody pay you a visit this morning before the show. Maybe was Nathan here? Did he come to say hello to you from KC Security? Our sponsors for the morning show. Thanks. He missed you.
Oh, you know what?
He came in to say hello to you.
Yeah, he always does. It's so lovely because I'm the first one in. You know, it's a bit scary. Like, I'm afraid of the dark. So, you know, I like turn the lights on as I go down the hall. So then I hear the door and I think, okay, somebody's coming in. Awesome. And today it was Nathan.
Nathan from KC Security, looking out for Lou, and he missed her. He wanted to say hello. He sent me a little message saying he forgot to ask you if you saw him. Did you go to a music festival or something this past weekend? Were you somewhere where there was... I thought he said he saw you, maybe not this past weekend. I thought he said he saw you at like a fair or an event or something. He wondered if you saw him there.
No.
Maybe it wasn't even you.
Maybe it wasn't.
Anyway, KC Security, thank you very much for sponsoring our show.
You guys are so awesome.
Aren't they?
Miley Cyrus.
Holy Miley. The marriage is over.
Done, done, and done. So you would
with that beautiful Chris Hemsworth.
Right? You would think that that would be the headline. 7 months of marriage, done, kaput, fini. Wrote him a song and just, you know, was dedicated to him and all that stuff. Well, like on Saturday,
she's making out.
She's making out with
the ex-girlfriend of
Brody Jenner. Brody Jenner's on the Hills, New Beginnings, and they were seen kissing.
The ex-girlfriend.
The ex-girlfriend. Caitlin Carter is her name. Yeah, they're on a yacht in Italy and they're just smooching it up. Miley. The same day that the announcement was made that her marriage was over. Miley.
She's busy.
Well, you know, don't let any grass grow under her feet. Or bum. Or something.
Yeah, don't let any grass grow.
Right? And it's, wow, 7 months. Boom, boom, boom.
That's that.
And let's celebrate that separation.
By
smooching and making out.
Now he's single.
Right?
Oh.
I know.
He'll do okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
All he has to do is call me.
And the number is 1-800.
So listen, you mentioned Carter was the last name of the girl?
Yes, Caitlin Carter.
There's another Carter who's in the news.
This guy.
Aaron Carter. Remember him? Now, was he the brother of...
I think he's the brother of...
He wasn't in one of those boy bands?
No.
He's the brother of?
No.
I think I saw him on Dancing with the Stars. He's been in the news a lot because he's tumultuous relationships. He has issues with substance use and misuse.
And has for years and years.
Family apparently recently calling, saying they're concerned about him overdosing and using substances. But then he appears at this Indiana State Fair in Indianapolis. You guys, Aaron Carter stands on stage. He's got like a little iPad hooked up, and he plays his own backing tracks and sings along with them at a state fair. Okay?
This is sad.
Well, I mean, I guess you gotta make...
Can he sing, though?
No. And this is what's most heartbreaking is that for some people, when you're being hit with the reality that you are singing on stage at a state fair with a backing track that you have to control yourself, and there's like 8 people singing back to you, and the crowd reaction is not, wouldn't you think maybe, okay, well, I better be a little more humble.
I better, the
last thing this kid is humble.
Oh, that's his problem.
He comes off the stage, and I guess apparently he was posing with a group of people, and he's saying, "You're in my crew now." And a nearby fan said, "I want to be in your crew," and he said, "It's $300 for a meet and greet." And she said, I don't have that kind of money. He said, "I'll make it $250 for you."
Oh my gosh.
And she said, "You don't understand. I don't have any money." And he said, "How about $50 for a photo?" And she said, "I can't afford that." He said, "Ugh, I'll pose for free." And she says, "Well, I feel really badly because, you obviously need the money." She said that to him.
Good for her.
And he said, "I don't need the money. This is an $8,000 watch I'm wearing." And then he sings to her, "I don't want you at all." And he walks away. So instead of being humble, this guy's angry at the world.
Keep pushing your own buttons, honey.
Go away, Aaron Carter.
Yeah,
I don't
you know
want
what?
you either.
That's terrible.
I don't like that. You know who has class?
Who?
Bianca Andreescu, the 19-year-old who just won the Rogers Cup, first time in 50 years, a Canadian woman. She won it by default because Serena Williams had back spasms. Look at the size of Serena Williams.
Boy,
I didn't realize what a monster she was until she stood up.
Yeah.
That young lady, Bianca Andreescu, Serena, fourth game in, I guess, of a set. Yeah, fourth game in, back spasms. She'd been having the back spasms from the day before. She didn't sleep. Serena, she could not finish the match. She called the game. Rather than getting up and celebrating, Bianca Andreescu looked over. She saw that Serena was crying. She got choked up. She went over. She stood in front of Serena. Serena looked up. She went, "Serena?" Serena looked up. She put her arms like this and she said, "I'm so sorry. I got goosebumps. Look."
Aww.
She went down on her knees. She took Serena's hands. She gave Serena a pep talk. Serena cried a little bit. Oh. Then she hugged her. She made her laugh. And she said, "In your back?" And you could see her saying, "It's your back." And Serena said, "Yes." She said, I know all about your career. I know everything about you."
Oh my gosh.
There, look at her. She's down on her knees talking to her. She made Serena laugh. They laughed. She stood up, and then she became the champion. It was a beautiful moment, and Serena Williams has praised her publicly for being a great athlete and just a great sport.
Good for her, and good for womankind sportsmanship.
Truly.
Right?
We got a break. I went on a little bit long there.
Yeah, you did. How unusual. Please stay tuned. We have news next if he'll just stop for a second.
Welcome back.
We'll be right back.
I won't let go. I won't let go. I won't let go.
Housed in a 15,000 square foot custom manufacturing facility built to produce world-class cabinetry at surprisingly affordable prices, Great Lakes Fine Cabinetry brings your project from initial concept to final design. Proudly providing Northern Michigan and the Algoma region with quality hand-built cabinetry for the past 20 years. Located at 844 East 3 Mile Road, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, Great Lakes Fine Cabinetry, making your cabinetry dreams come true. With over 45 years of experience, All Ontario Well Drilling offers hydrofracking and all well drilling services. Call 705-575-8088 or 705-257-9495.
At Maitland Ford Lincoln, we see our trucks everywhere. We see them on Queen Street, Lake Street, North Street, Bay Street, 2nd line, 3rd line, 4th line, Pine Street, Great Northern Peoples Road, Wellington, Cora Road, Bruce Street, Carmen's Way, Northern Ave, Trunk Road. Folks come from all over Algoma District and beyond to buy their truck at Maitland Ford Lincoln. Amazing prices, outstanding service. King Street, Shannon Road, Goulet Bay, Black Road, Government Road, and even on Pine Shores. Yep, our trucks are everywhere. Get yours at Maitland Ford Lincoln, built for Northern life, on Great Northern Road, just north of the hospital.
Recently, the Government of Ontario established a $100 million affordability fund to help Ontarians who don't qualify for low-income conservation programs ease the burden of their electricity bill. Whether you rent or own your home, as long as you pay your electric bill, you could qualify. There are 3 levels of support available. The first is a home energy kit with upgrades like smart power bars and LED light bulbs. The second includes Energy Star appliances that help keep things cool during the hot summer months. The third is for electrically heated homes so that your power bills don't break the bank during those long Canadian winters. Plus, all upgrades including installation are completely free of charge. Visit affordabilityfund.org or call 1-855-494-FUND to find out if you qualify.
Provincial police are investigating 2 alleged sexual assaults at a music festival in Little Current. Officers say they were called to the Country Fest Fairgrounds at about 2 a.m. Sunday because of reports that a female had been injured. Police say that through their investigation, they learned that a female was walking back to her campsite at the music festival when a stranger allegedly assaulted her. She was taken to hospital with injuries that are not life-threatening. Investigators say that during the probe, they received a second complaint about another alleged sexual assault at the fairground. Police believe the assaults were carried out by the same person, who they describe as being roughly 19 and 5'11" with short, dark hair. It's a project that could transform the city. The CBC reports that the Smart Grid project, which is run by the PUC, is in development right now and will lower the cost of generating and distributing power to customers. The price tag is set at $34 million. The CEO of PUC, Robert Brewer, told CBC's Up North that the next decade will see an increase in demand for electric vehicle hookups, rooftop solar energy, and other new technology. And the Smart Grid system will help the city move forward with that modernization. Fowler also says customers will see some savings on their energy bills. Brewer estimates it's about 2 to 4% savings for customers, but that isn't even the biggest benefit of the new Smart Grid system. Brewer added that distribution automation is essentially where a grid can self-heal. Power outages will be pinpointed faster and customers affected by an outage will be fewer. He added that the smart system will also create significant carbon savings. Ontario Provincial Police say 2 people have been killed and 4 injured in a fiery multi-vehicle crash on Highway 401 in Mississauga. OPP Sergeant Kerry Schmidt tweeted that the accident happened late last night and involved 3 vehicles, including a tractor-trailer truck that went up in flames. Schmidt said one of the victims died at the scene and 5 others were transported to hospital, where 1 later died. The others were reported to be in serious but stable condition. Schmidt said initially Initial reports indicated a Corvette lost control after passing the semi-trailer and then collided with the truck, causing it to go into the express lanes, roll over, and burst into flames, at which time a third vehicle became involved. The crash littered the highway with debris, forcing the closure of the eastbound lanes at that accident site. Toronto police say they're searching for 2 suspects after a man was shot dead in the city's East End on Friday afternoon. Police say they found a man suffering from multiple gunshot wounds and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Police have identified him as 29-year-old Kevin Reddick of Toronto. They say 2 men fled the scene in a black Audi Q5. Police say the vehicle was found on fire in Vaughan on Saturday.
I couldn't get through. All the debris was in the road, and I said, it looks like our neighbor's house blew up.
Authorities west of Green Bay, Wisconsin say a man was killed when his home exploded. Wapaka County Sheriff Tim Wills tells news outlets that the man killed in the explosion yesterday morning was likely asleep. He was not immediately identified.
The male victim was located in the house, so we believe he was possibly still sleeping. When I arrived, I had all the fire personnel here, and it was totally obliterated. The entire building was leveled.
Only on TV, and we're always hoping that it's not in our area, but unfortunately we have it in our area today.
The fire marshal and his team are right now done and incomplete with the initial. However, the insurance companies also will have their own team of investigators as well.
Since 1899, the Machine Shop has been a unique space for innovation and creativity. Once a leading pulp and paper company, the Machine Shop was built by Francis H. Clerg, which later became part of St. Mary's Paper in 1984. After the closure of St. Mary's Paper in 2011, the Machine Shop spent 4 years vacant. In 2015, the Machine Shop reopened their doors to the community for the first time. From weddings to galas to concerts and festivals, the one-of-a-kind venue has something for everyone. We are proud to work with the community and local nonprofits to host major events such as Festival of Trees, Pearls and Plaid, an evening at Hogwarts, and more. While you're here, wind down at the Mill Steakhouse and Wine Bar for a quiet dining experience, or watch a game and try a wood fire oven pizza and local draft at the Boiler Room. Don't forget to save room for house-made gelato and baked goods at the Gelato Mill. For more information on the Machine Shop events, history, and restaurants, visit machineshopinc.ca. 3 great places, 1 historic venue.
As a nation, Canada has participated in all of the major world conflicts. In the Sioux area alone, over 10,000 men and women have enlisted in the Canadian Armed Forces. The Veterans Commemorative Monument aims to cement the legacy of the Canadian Armed Forces in stone. It will highlight the bravery, strength, courage, and sacrifice of our servicemen and women. In times of need, they volunteered to serve us. Now it is our time to thank and recognize their sacrifice. You can help honor our men and women of service by donating today. To help construct this special, one-of-a-kind monument, visit thosewhoserve.ca to find out how to donate and more.
What do you wish for? A nice life? Nice things? Or do you wish for something more? A sense of purpose? Do you wish to discover a cure? To write code that cracks an unsolvable question? To further our exploration into space? Or to invent something that changes everything right here on Earth? Well, if that's your wish, make yourself ready. Because when you look back, you'll see that you didn't just make wishes, you realized them.
So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sun, skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
What will your last 10 years look like? Will you be quick enough for a game of tag with your grandchild? Strong enough to embrace every moment? Will you grow old with vitality? Or get old with disease? It's time to decide. The average Canadian will spend their last 10 years in sickness. Change your future at makehealthlast.ca.
And welcome back. Wanted to tell you a couple of things about the Jonas Brothers. They were also at the Teen Choice Awards last night.
Okay.
They won the Decade Award because they're 10 years old. And Jonas got up there and
Which
really
one, Joe?
made
Which Jonas, do you know?
Jonas brother.
One of them. One of the three.
One of the guys.
They're all interchangeable. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Got up and talked a very moving speech about bullying and how it propelled him, Joe Jonas actually, how it propelled him into his career.
Joe got bullied because he's the good-looking one. I would have thought one of the funny-looking ones would have gotten bullied.
Yeah.
I just bullied them myself.
Yeah, you just bullied them.
I did.
Way to go,
I
Timothy.
face-shamed them.
You face-shamed them. Anyway, Joe is married to Priyanka Chopra. I'm sure you probably know that by now. She's
They've been married
East Indian.
5,000 times.
Yes.
Every time they go to a new city, they get married again.
Yeah. She was at BeautyCon on the weekend, and she was doing like a fireside chat, except there was no fireplace. I didn't know what else to call it. So she was just sitting in a chair, chatting with somebody else, asking her questions.
A makeup mirror chat.
Talking about sisterhood and how important it is for women to support women. And she said, you know, she's still fairly new to the business, but she said, so many times my first couple of acting experiences, other women, people would first question, was there a cat fight? Did you guys get along? She said men never even asked that. So she was really addressing that issue and talking about how she feels it's really important to empower women, even in her own little way. So she was then accepting questions from the audience.
What happened?
One girl got up there and she kind of pushed the person out of the way. And she's from Pakistan.
Okay.
And she basically said, Priyanka, you're a hypocrite. Because Priyanka had tweeted, "Long live India, #Indian Armed Forces." And it was the same day that an Indian fighter bombed a militant training camp in Pakistan. So she said, "Oh yeah, you're a hypocrite, and you're up there talking to me." So she
your country is bombing my country.
Yeah. So yeah, as your neighbor, you know, you want to talk about supporting women. I'm a woman, and
you're
here
bombing,
you are,
your country's
and you're
bombing me.
Okay, first of all, Priyanka wasn't driving one of those choppers. if they're choppers.
And I don't think it's driving, I think it's flying.
Flying.
And they're probably jets.
Right, jets, yeah, with things on that fall down and explode and kill
I think
people.
they're called bombs.
Bombs, thank you. So she
She's been
was
gone for a while.
But you know what, Priyanka took it all in stride.
Did she?
She kept her cool, she stayed calm, and she just said, girl, standing up yelling about it is not going to help anything. Don't embarrass yourself. Whoa, that would like cut her off at the knees. You know what I mean? Stay calm.
I don't know if I'd stay calm. If someone told me to stay calm, I'd probably get less calm.
Right? But
don't tell me.
Don't you tell me how.
But how did the lady from Pakistan react to the show, or did she like back down?
She just kind of. Well, I've had my say. Yeah, apparently you did.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. And you know what doesn't help that whole thing? Real Housewives, Bachelorette. We've talked about this. About.
Oh, I thought you meant the bombing in Pakistan. No. You mean the women with the women, right?
Yeah, you know those ladies with the big lips, how they bomb Pakistan on Real Housewives. Real Housewives, fake lips. Do any of them have their own?
I could be a Real Housewife of Sault Ste. Marie.
Wait, did you see me when I got back from that gig I did for the Millionaire People?
Yes.
And I said, it was the first time ever as Joan Rivers, I said, who's had work done? And every single person in the audience raised their hand. All these really rich ladies, they all had work done.
Let's do that.
Real Housewives. We'll be right back after this with James from Arch. Who's gonna James is doing an amazing run across a country in South America. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to tell us when he comes back, but it's all for Arch. Don't go anywhere.
James.
If you're struggling with thoughts of suicide, there is hope and there is help. You matter. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The calls are free and confidential. Call 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. You are not alone.
It's not always this obvious when young people need help. For 30 years, we've shown up for youth. With your donation, you can too.
So, as it turns out, I shouldn't have stopped taking geography in grade 10. You're not going to be in South America, James O'Brien. You're going to Spain.
Yeah, same language, different continent.
Same language, different. And you've been on the show before. I should have remembered this. You started. Tell me where you're walking.
Okay, so 4 years ago, I started in northern France, and I walked along the northern coast of Spain for 2.5 weeks.
2.5 solid weeks you walked.
Yeah, and it's on something called the Camino de Santiago. You're heading to the city of Santiago.
Camino del Santiago.
Yeah, you're heading to the city of Santiago, and
which has major historical historical or religious significance?
Yeah, that's right. And they've been doing this pilgrimage walk for 1,200 years.
1,200 years.
Yeah. So I got halfway, and so this year I'm returning to where I left off 4 years ago, and
this is a bucket list challenge
for Arch.
For Arch, you're raising money for Arch.
Yeah, I've been collecting donations. I got 500 kilometers to walk approximately, and I've been, so I'm challenging myself. So I'm challenging people.
500 kilometers left, James, to do?
Yeah.
And you're going to do that in 21 days?
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, a couple of down days for rest and relaxation. And
when is this happening? Where are you going?
I'll be walking in 3 weeks.
That quickly?
Yeah.
You've already surpassed your goal.
Yeah, I set like a $4,000 fundraising goal, and I'm up around 4,600 now.
That's brilliant. We're not stopping.
No,
we're not. He's not even going to. Why bother resetting a new goal?
Well, I'm
keep
hitting 5. I'm going to hit 5 for sure, and then how close to 6 I get.
Speaking of how you're raising money, a lot. I love this. James is a yoga instructor, right?
Yeah.
Is there a particular kind of yoga you do?
Ashtanga.
Ashtanga.
Yeah.
And you teach at a variety of places.
Yep. I teach at the Healing Loft and
you've been at
Jade and
so
Fit Bodies,
I love the fact that Fit Bodies, Fit Minds.
A little bit, yeah.
These different yoga studios are all supporting James. They're all he's teaching at all these different yoga places, and the money's going to Arch. Have I got that right?
That's correct.
So tomorrow, like right now, what day is this? Monday?
Yeah. Tomorrow Tuesday at 7:15 at the Arboretum between the Great Lakes Forest Research Center and Bellevue Park.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a little enclosed sort of garden area there. Apparently, I haven't actually been there.
Oh, down off of Queen Street.
Yeah.
Yes, I can picture it.
Yeah. So I'm teaching a class with Natasha Rinaldi, the two of us, and
Natasha's from
Arch, and she's probably a yoga teacher.
And she teaches at which studio? Or all over?
Jade mostly.
So Jade is actually doing this.
Yeah.
At the Arboretum tomorrow. What time?
7:15 to 8:30 outdoors. If it's raining, we'll come indoors.
It's not supposed to rain.
It's supposed to be beautiful weather.
It's supposed to be beautiful weather.
Yeah.
What do people pay then? Is it pay what you can?
Yep. Whatever you want by donation. If you pay more than $20, you get a tax receipt.
So if you want to go and have a beautiful evening outside, James will lead you through yoga with Natasha.
Yeah, I do the first half. Natasha does the second half. Yeah.
And pay what you can, and the money goes to Arch.
Yeah.
You said also that.
I'm doing some morning classes at the Healing Loft.
The Healing Loft, right?
From 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's a silent practice. I don't say anything. I just go and do my morning practice, and people follow along.
Yeah.
And for the next 2 weeks until I leave town, it's pay by donation again.
Every morning, what time you go? Like 7?
7 to 8. Actually, not every morning. It's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and that is being held at the Healing Loft. Okay,
yep.
And that's by donation to Arch as well.
Yeah, that's in the morning.
Yeah, 7 days. Yeah. Good for you. So now you brought your backpack. This fascinates me. This is what James will carry for 21 days while he walks across Spain. And we have a map too. We'll show eventually. But everything that you need is in this backpack, James.
Yep.
It's 18 kilograms?
No, 8.6.
8.6 kilograms, which makes it about 18 pounds.
Yeah. I discovered 4 years ago I was carrying too much weight, so I've really been pretty stringent on what I'm taking.
So what's in there? Like clothes?
Yeah, like 3 pairs of socks.
I guess you don't go out for fancy dinners or stuff.
No, I got one decent shirt that I can sort of wear.
Really?
But no, I'm always walking, so nobody's ever going to see me in the same shirt. Yeah.
Right. And it's not like you're going to be going back to these places in Spain over and over again.
And a lot of the places I stay have laundry facilities, so we can wash our clothes.
Oh, cool. I didn't know this about the back of it. Show the back of it. This around where the hips go. You said this is where most of the weight is carried.
Yeah, you clasp that around the waist, and the weight's sitting on your hips, so you're really nothing on your back.
On your back or shoulders.
Yeah.
And I guess the fact that you are a yoga practitioner makes things. You have strong core.
Yeah, I mean, I started yoga 8 years ago, and I've constantly been getting. Well, I started for my back.
You started for your back,
but I've been constantly getting healthier and healthier, and I'm in better shape now than I was 4 years ago when I did it.
Absolutely. So he had a back problem, started yoga. Now here's the route. You're walking. You're picking up where? Which
just before the town of Oviedo. So
yeah. So you've made it to Oviedo already.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this.
This is the actual town I'm going to. It's called Llanes. That was the last day of my walk 4 years ago. I came over the hill looking down at it. So I'm going to go back to that town. This
is the town here?
It's all really...
Oh, James, is beautiful. Yeah. But it's very hilly, isn't it?
There's always hills, yeah.
Always hills and rocks. How are the trails? Are there trails?
Some of them are fairly rough. Some of them is on roads.
Where you go.
Yeah, this is in Oviedo. It's in front of the cathedral, and this is where King Alfonso II did the very first Camino 1,200 years ago.
So this is a religious walk that they've been doing for 1,200 years.
Yeah.
And you're following that same trail.
Yeah. There's a more popular route that's further south, but.
Do you walk there?
Yeah, this was 4 years ago, and there's that sort of mountain range which gets lower as you go along, and I got to cross over those, but they're nowhere near that high where I'm crossing.
Oh my goodness! So if you want to support James and Arch, this is such a beautiful thing you're doing. Oh, you're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
Will you come back when you're finished?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Come back with some more pictures.
Yeah.
If you want to support James, then get out to one of the. Can they get more information by just getting a hold of Jade and the Healing Loft and find out about when your classes are?
Yeah. They all have Facebook pages and they post them as events.
But in the meantime, get out tomorrow, Tuesday. Yeah. What time?
Tuesday, 7:15.
7:15 p.m. at the Arboretum on Queen Street down Bellevue Park.
By the Great Lakes Forest Research Center. Yeah.
Pay what you can, and then also mornings, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yep, at 7 o'clock in the morning for 1 hour.
All right.
Silent.
James O'Brien, thanks for all you're doing for Arch.
Okay, thank you.
And we look forward to more adventures from James O'Brien, his bucket list challenge for Arch. We'll be back to say goodbye with Luann right after this.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Prescription drugs. When used properly, they can help. But last year, more than 80,000 Canadian kids used them to get high, even though it can be very dangerous. Prescription drug abuse. It can damage a teen for life. Get the facts and talk with your kids about prescription drug abuse. Visit canada.ca/drug prevention. A message from the Government of Canada.
Listen up, Canada. We need to talk.
Didn't you make us a promise?
You said kids are the future of Canada.
In 1989, you promised that no kid in our country would live in poverty.
But 1 in 7 of us still do.
1 in 7.
We don't care whose fault it is. We just really, really need your help to fix it.
You made a promise.
You have to keep it.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Hi, can I take your order? Hello?
Oh, hey. Wait, what was the question?
Let me guess. 1 driving high combo, extra baked?
No. Could I get a burger with a side of fries?
Think you're a better driver when you're high? Think again. If you smoked weed, wait at least 4 hours before getting behind the wheel, or don't drive at all if you're new to it, have eaten it, or if you've mixed it with alcohol.
This felt so nice to have you home
You
again.
know what? It's lovely to be back. I have to say, I had a great couple of weeks off, but it's lovely to be back.
I'm
and
going
it's
on
all because of
vacation
you.
now.
I know. I was kind of bummed out. I was trying not to focus on that last night because I thought, okay, well, I have a week with them.
We have a week together, and
Yes.
I'm gone for a week, and then we're together for the long haul right up until Christmas.
Right up until Christmas. Boom, boom.
Yep. Okay. Well, listen, it's going to be a gorgeous day here in Sault Ste. Marie. Use your sunscreen. Be smart.
And don't forget to say thank you to KC Security if you see them around town because they are protecting you and sponsoring us. So we really appreciate it. Have an awesome day.
See you tomorrow.
I need to find home care for my dad. My husband can't find a job. Our fights hurt the kids. When you don't know where to turn to 211, the helpline to community and social services in 150 languages. 211 is free, confidential, 24/7, and answered by friendly specialists. Dial 211 or search 211ontario.ca. 211 helps people find the right community and social services. 211, when you don't know where to turn. Supported by United Way, your local community, and the governments of Ontario and Canada.
Melly, did you know that the Bush Plain Heritage Centre is celebrating 30 years this year?
Wow, great for them. Did you know that if you're at the Bush Plain Museum, that you're only 12 minutes and 7 seconds away from Maitland Ford Lincoln?
Really? Maitland Ford? It's closer than you think.
Thank you.